Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my 2022 goals along with the savings challenges I'm going to be doing. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start with the broad or the big picture goals, right? The big targets for this year. So in no order, these just happen to be the way I'm going to say them is the way I happen to write them on this piece of paper. So let's go ahead and share them. So my first one is to do the Denver Colfax Marathon this year with my husband. This is a marathon here in the Denver Metro. And you basically get to run through the Broncos Stadium, right alongside Six Flags, through downtown, through the city park, and even through the Denver Zoo. So I'm really excited to do that one, and it'd be a great goal for me and my husband to have. My husband is a runner, and I just want to support him and his goals. So I don't like running, but it's definitely a goal and something to work towards. Next is to also do another marathon, but this one is called the Rocky Mountain Marathon. So you can imagine where this is at. This is at the Rocky Mountain National Park, or alongside Estes Park. So this is going to be one that I have not done before, but I think it's going to be so worth it, although obviously it's going to be more difficult. The level of difficulty is up there because of the elevation and also the terrain. So I'm also hoping to do this one with my husband. He's a runner, as I just mentioned, so it could just light a fire in our butts to push it at the gym when we have those cardio sessions. Okay, next is to clean and jerk my body weight, which is 145 pounds. I right now am pretty much maxed at probably 110 pounds. So I'm looking forward to working towards that goal and getting stronger. Alongside with that goal is I would like to front squat 145 pounds. Right now, actually last Monday, we have been doing a front squat progression, and I was able to do about really badly 135 pounds. So that's probably my max. So I'm really close to this 145 pounds. So it's something to kind of keep my eye on because I'm almost there. Okay, so this is the last fitness goal for, these major goals. And this is to compete in one local CrossFit event this year. I really just want to push myself, put myself out there. And I just want to build the confidence to know that I am, making progress, and I would like in the future to compete more often. I would like to actually look like and actually consider myself an athlete. So that's just kind of a goal that I have, and it's kind of in my dreams to compete more often in CrossFit. Okay, so these are going to be more financial goals. So I would like to save the minimum of $10,000 this year. And I would also like to pay off our truck. We're so close by the summer. So before the summer, in the spring, to pay off our truck. Once we pay off our truck, those $600, friends, are going to go right into these savings challenges, and we can save so much more money and really get a good cushion for ourselves and maybe start investing. So something to think about and to have, motivation to not spend so much money on Amazon, basically. This one is for my channel. I would like to get to 2,000 subscribers. I'm right now on the thread, I guess, or on the needle of 1,000 subscribers. Some days I wake up, I have 1,010. Some days I wake up, I have 998. So I would like to maybe in a year reach that 2,000. Subscribers really isn't like a huge thing for me, but I'd like to see growth on my channel. So that's a major target for me for this upcoming year. Next is just going to be a little bit more spiritual. I like to read 12 books this year and also just continue to grow my relationship with Christ. So those are my big target goals, you could say. Now we're going to take it a step further, because what is a goal without knowing the steps that you can make monthly, weekly, and daily to reach them? So what does this look like for me monthly? And I had to do this so I can envision the goals I already have to set for the upcoming months. So in order to be able to get to my 10K challenge, right, this savings challenge, I need to be saving around $500 to $1,000 a month. So just keeping that in my mind and as a goal for the month. Also, to, you know, maybe get more interaction on my channel, and to make it more fun, maybe implement one giveaway a month and make it a really good one. Next is just on my spiritual level. I am Catholic, so some of these terms you don't understand or you're kind of like question about, that's where that is coming from. So it's to go to confession minimum once a month. And another thing for this month, or another goal for this month to reach those 12 books, is to read 1 to 2 books a month. Also, I need to be working out like consistently throughout the month in order to reach my fitness goals, right? Okay, so what does this look like weekly? So I also broke it down weekly to kind of make it easier, right? Taking small chunks at these large goals. So it was important for me to do this. So for my fitness, this looks like working out 5 to 6 days a week. For saving money and also for nutrition, it's eating out once a month, so I can save money in those areas that I should not spend money on, like food. Also underspending in miscellaneous, which is my spending, and groceries. That way we can save that money for that 10K. Then it is to go to adoration on Thursdays and an additional mass, not including my Sunday obligation, for my spiritual life. Also to meal prep. Again, that is something to supplement and to help my fitness goals. 145 minutes of cardio a week, and schedule and pre-film videos for the following week in order to stay on top of my content on my channel. Okay, so now that we kind of broke these down, I went ahead and a step further. So what does my daily goals, right, look like? What does my day have to look like in order to take those small steps in order to reach the large goals, right? Okay, so for my spiritual life, this looks like praying a minimum of 1 rosary a day. So I have an obligation to myself, and also I am consecrated to the Blessed Virgin Mary, and my obligation is to pray. So I am a prayer warrior. I have to pray. It is part of being a Christian. It is part of my faith, and it is so important in my relationship with Christ. So that is something that I need to do. If I don't do anything, the one thing I have to do is pray. So that's what that looks like for me. So I need to pray the minimum of 1 rosary a day. Next, for my spiritual life, I'm dedicating 1 hour a day to just spiritual growth. So I separated the prayer and the hour because the prayer needs to be done in addition to this hour. So this hour, I'm allowing myself to read my Bible, to maybe read a spiritual book, maybe to pray 4 rosaries within this hour. I'm kind of giving myself some freedom there, but the prayer, it has to be in addition to this, so it can't be part of this hour. It can be, but it will be like extra, if that makes sense. So I have to dedicate an hour, so I'm going to pinpoint this at 5:30 in the morning to 6:30 in the morning to make sure that I do this, because this is very important to me. Next is 10 minutes of stretching to avoid injury. So I need to make sure that I'm stretching, because if I'm not stretching, then that means that I am going to be prone to injury. And if I get injured, that means I'm not going to be able to work out. And if I'm not able to work out, I'm missing days a week. Missing days a week is I'm losing progress in reaching those major goals. So this is why I broke it down to even daily. Okay, next is tracking and measuring. I tried saying that in one word. Tracking and measuring all my food and water intake, which is super important. I need to make sure I'm hitting my protein goals and my water intake to be healthy, to nourish myself, to make sure that I have the food to make energy to be my best version of myself throughout the day and for my fitness goals. Next is I have to be going to bed on time. If I'm not going to bed on time, then that means the next day is just going to be, chaos, right? It's like a little chain. If I'm not prepared the night before, then I'm not setting up myself for success for the following morning. So I need to make sure that I'm going to bed early and on time. That way I do not compromise that hour of prayer and the time I need to pray that rosary. Okay, I'll say I had one more thing on the front page, but I'm gonna say that for the end. Next is I need to be reading 10 pages a day, which seems like I can do. So 10 pages a day to get me to that 1 book a month, which will get me to that 12 books in a year. I need to be tracking my expenses. If I'm not tracking my expenses, then I might be just spending money all over the place, and I don't know the areas where I am saving money, so I can put towards that 10K to my savings challenges. So, and then just the things we already know. I need to be going to my CrossFit workouts. I need to be doing my bodybuilding sets. I need to be hitting 30 minutes minimum of cardio. I need to be eating my meal prep. I need to be eating what I need to be eating. And I need to stay off of websites and off of my email that just send promotional stuff for me to buy and to compulsive buy. I need to stay off that email and stay off those sites to prevent window shopping. The last thing I need to do on a daily is to not complain and not to make excuses for myself. And I think that's one of the major things I want to implement this year is I don't want to have a pity party for myself. I want to hold myself accountable for everything. I don't want to push. It's so easy to put, oh, this happened to me because that happened, and that happened to me because that happened, and just go your whole day just moping around. I don't want to be that person. I'm not that person, and I need to strive to be a person that takes accountability for stuff. If I don't reach a goal, I'm not going to have a pity party, and I'm not going to be harsh on myself, but I am taking accountability that I didn't take the steps and basically the requirements of reaching that goal. It was my decision at that time, and if I did not do the things necessary to make what I really wanted to happen, then that's on me. So no excuses, no complaining, accept God's will as it is. If something horrible is going on at work, accept it and just realize that it's just part of life, and it's just an opportunity to be actually nicer to those people, and an opportunity to, be a person of positivity in that situation. So it's just a test. Okay, so how far did you take it, Kat? I took it even a step further, just so you know. Things I can do today. So things I can do today to start these goals is, obviously, I need to go and get my workouts in today, which I am going to. That's why I got my ponytail, I got my sweater on. I'm going to go do my CrossFit, I'm going to do my bodybuilding, and I'm going to do my cardio today. I'm also going to sign out and unsubscribe from junk email to prevent no more window shopping. I'm going to be creating some thumbnails to get me kind of started and ahead of the game for my January's videos. I'm going to be looking down on my calendar and see the days of pay and what I got going on next month, so I know and kind of do a skeleton schedule of the videos I need to be doing for next month for my YouTube channel. I can pray a rosary today, which I will. I might pray right after this video or at night. I can finish and will finish my 120 ounces of water that I need to drink today. I keep saying I can. I will pick a book today out of my shelf. Have about 3 books I have not read yet, so I don't need to spend money on more books. Get a book and choose that one to read for January. I can save I will save any money that I find. So if I find a penny, if I find a dime, if I find $1, I will save it. And last but not least, I can give thanks now for everything that I already do have and find gratitude in the things that I do have and not focus on things that I don't have. Okay, friends, to not delay and to not make this video any longer, the savings challenges I'm going to be doing this year is going to be the 100 envelope challenge, but with a twist. Instead of saving the 50-50, I'm going to be reaching for the stars, and I'm going to try to save $20,000. So I know I can do it. It might be a little more difficult, but that is going to be my goal. If my dreams and my goals aren't insane, then I don't think I'm thinking enough, right? I'm not dreaming enough. So I'm going to shoot for 20K. And hey, if I only save 10K this year, only save 5K this year, that is more than enough. But reaching that, trying to reach that goal is part of the process. And the journey is the journey, if that makes sense. So that is the first challenge I'm going to do. Now, the second challenge, I did not want to overwhelm myself with so many challenges like I did this year in 2021. So I'm only going to focus and put all my money into that 100 envelope challenge. But I did want to do something different and something smaller. So I'm going to do kind of like a piggy bank, kind of like a coin savings challenge. I have already been doing this year, but I haven't been documenting it. I'm like, oh my goodness, why didn't I document it before? But I'm going to show you what I have right now. So this is about 2 gallons. Probably 2 gallon thing of Fabuloso that we've been saving up our change in. There's a lot of quarters in here. Let me know how much you think are in here. I think there's like about $100, maybe $150 in here. There's a lot of quarters. So starting next week, when I start those challenges, we are actually going to be counting this and see how much money we have in there. So I'm going to be doing the 100 envelopes challenge, trying to reach 20K, and just saving my coins. Hey, I think that's a YouTuber's name. You might want to go check them out. Saving my coins. That sounds like something I have seen on Instagram. If you do, tell her I sent you. That's so funny. Okay, anyways, friends, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know what challenges you are doing. Let me know your major goals for this year and what you're going to do to accomplish them. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Can I be around you for motivation?